Yeah, they got it bumping.
Walk by the lie when the truth is free. Illusions creating distorted reality, manifesting heart desires. Faith that anything is possible, probable. With God, I'm unstoppable. Can't deny denial. Life flowing through. Living is a test of subscription, a lifetime trial. Only faith, no fanatics. Pay attention to the antics. Peace over power, panic. Design, planned in fashion. Gadoya Shayahu. Hallelujah. Total Robert Yeshua. Great salvation. All praises, all honor, all glory to the Most High. Yah. Thank you so much for the light. Peace and blessings, my people. Peace and blessings. Hey, man, y'all already know what it is. On this side of YouTube, we create content to inspire, to encourage, and to motivate the next to be great. Y'all already see, man, the title of this video, the logic of the people and power. We're gonna talk about it. I got some experiences to discuss with y'all, and I got some scriptures I want to bring out too. So, hey, best believe, stay tuned, man. I might get a little preachy, but hey, the message is definitely gonna be understood, comprehended, and packaged up in a way where hopefully it's well received. So, before anything, man, just let me know if y'all can hear me, if I'm coming through clear, if the video coming through clear. I already had a little hiccup before I got on. Man, I just want to make sure that we good now. Everybody that's tuning in live with me, if y'all could put some ones in the chat, prayer hands, fire emojis, let me know everything coming through clear. And then you know how we do it. I'm going ahead and start off by vibing with y'all swift, you feel me? And then I'm gonna lay it down on y'all, man. All right, cool, terrific. Tarsha says she could hear everything clear. My bad about my chair, man. I gotta put some WD-40 on this boy that's over here squeaking like a mug, man. Just know I be over here working, man. I be over here working. All right. Got two of them. All right, we coming through clear. We coming through crystal. All right, awesome. Man, I got to vibe with y'all first before we even get into it. Shout out to my brother Jay Prov for this track right here. That Let It Brew. Let me go ahead and get the essence right, swift.
Hey. Prov.
Spirit in it.
What it do? Yeah. He let it brew. He let it brew. He let it brew.
Hold up. Talk to him,
let it brew.
Talk to him,
Hey. He let it brew, I confess. God is my master, my ultimate test. Next time do better, I told him to test all of your sins until you get rest. Cause it ain't my problem, get right with your God. We start from the bottom to end at the top. They wondering who's gonna sit in the spot. Yeshua HaMashiach. You got a blind ruach. You can't even see what you got. Okay, let's see what you got. Blessings on top of my life has been prosperous. I am not flexing, got way too much time for it. You wanna stress me, then go make the time for it. Carry my babies, girl, I'm a one-namo, like building a legacy, leave it inherently. And I don't wanna pray for the wicked, but I know that was me at one point. So I'm gonna pray for their healing and hope that they hearing your voice. Gotta separate we from the tears. They know we're the wind that they fear. It's time that we finally see clear and clear all the smoke in the air. Cause he let it brew. I confess. God is my master, my ultimate test. Next time do better, I told him to test all of your sins until you get rest. Cause it ain't my problem, get right with your God. We start from the bottom to end at the top. They wondering who's gonna sit in the spot. Yeshua HaMashiach. Too many shots to pop. Stay holy in mind, Ruach. We gotta tighten the knot. And don't lose your grip on reality. Christ will deliver you from your calamity. We gotta seek him more than we do vanity. Don't find religion to lose your humanity. It's about spirit, not just Christianity.
Kind. I'm living, I'm set apart from the world. My spirit be growing, I keep it thorough. Cut from different fabrics, faithful vision, fashion. Never switching up the tactics. Supplication and praying. Make it a daily habit.
He let it brew, I confess. God is my master, my ultimate test. Next time do better, I told him to test all of your sins until you get rest. Cause it ain't my problem, get right with your God. We start from the bottom to end at the top. They wondering who's gonna sit in the spot. Yeshua HaMashiach.
A lot in my spirit, I let it brew. We are destined for greatness, the chosen few. 2/3 of the world do not have a clue. And the scriptures I read, there ain't nothing new. When I speak it, it's not from a worldly view. And the pictures divinely, the art I drew. Y'all hailing the land, I'm the living proof. I'm seeking, I'm searching out for the truth. Keep my mind, I'm creating while in the booth. This ain't rap, this is revelation. Regulation of the nation, no temptation. A temple of Yah, HaMashiach.
The word is sensation.
Practicing my patience through all the trials and tribulations. Building up from the foundation. God, oh, Yeshayahu, a great salvation.
He let it brew, I confess. God is my master, my ultimate test. Next time do better, I told him to test all of your sins until you get rest. Cause it ain't my problem, get right with your God. We start from the bottom to end at the top. They wondering who's gonna sit at the spot. Yeshua HaMashiach.
Hey, had to let that track brew right there. You know, man, just play that back. Y'all can find that on a playlist on my channel, man. Y'all can find that streaming on the SoundCloud too. So, hey, get in tune if y'all haven't already, man. We dropping some tunes with some real knowledge inside of it. So, hey, we just ain't over here entertaining the people. We educating them as well. So that was one of the tracks that I linked up with my brother Jay Prive. He over there in NY. I say we was able to come up with that masterpiece right there. You feel me? Hey, Marcus, I definitely see your message in the live chat. I'm like, hold on, man. I'm over here about to go off on the rampage. And then, shoot, you talking about you couldn't hear me, man. I say that on playback, though. The value is definitely good. But it's all, hey, it's all love, man. We building, we growing. So, you know, I'm real. I ain't no AI, man. I ain't artificial over here. I keep it 100. And so we just keep on grooving. Shoot, I got one more vibe I want to settle in with y'all before we even get to the meat of the content. And then if y'all haven't already, go ahead and share the video. Hey, man, let some more people go ahead and join the stream. What we got going on over here. Yeah, feel me? Yeah, feel me? Y'all see the topic at hand, the logic of the people in power. I'm just going ahead and let it brew. And hey, at the end of the day, I'm just thanking the Most High for keeping me preserved through it all. Yeah, feel me? Yeah. I'm thanking the Lord. I'm thanking the Lord for all of the blessings. I'm learning that life is a lesson. I'm putting the work and no stressing. I'm thanking the Lord. I'm thanking the Lord for all of the blessings. I'm learning that life is a lesson. I'm putting the work and no stressing. I'm thanking the Lord. I'm thanking the Lord for all of the blessings. I'm learning that life is a lesson. I'm putting the work and no stressing. I'm thanking the Lord. I'm thanking the Lord for all of the blessings. I'm learning that life is a lesson. I put in the work and no stressing. Y'all has all the answers my question. Through the fire, your spirit is tested. Escape by the flames of their passion. The story told that's everlasting. It is the truth always outcasted. The proof will always be lasting. Practicing prayer and fasting. Dominion is ain't no demanding. The righteous will always be standing. The last shall be perfect was planned. The wicked shall kneel and be handed over the riches and rights of the land. With crown all the chosen that's standing. The vision, bringing division, multiplying. This is a decision to tear the fabrics. A man on a mission, repairing the breach of the soul's indecision. At the crossroads, making decisions. The leader is someone who serves and listens. All praise to Yah. The reason for risen, the promise for freedom. Don't need a petition. The word to
fruition. Cross space intuition, great sense of commission. Under the condition, don't need a physician permission. Ain't no omission of history. To acts of derision, that question suspicion. The message transmission, refer to the Christian, the published edition, the newest rendition, surviving the fiction. The truth is not fiction, it is tradition. Decoding the Christian, the spirit transition, the top opposition. Yeah. I'm thanking the Lord, I'm thanking the Lord for all of the blessings. I'm learning that life is a lesson. I put in the work, ain't no stressing. I'm thanking the Lord, I'm thanking the Lord for all of the blessings. I'm learning that life is a lesson. I put in the work, ain't no stressing. I'm thanking the Lord, I'm thanking the Lord for all of the blessings. I'm learning that life is a lesson. I put in the work, ain't no stressing. I'm thanking the Lord, I'm thanking the Lord for all of the blessings. I'm learning that life is a lesson. I put in the work and no stressing. You know? Yeah.
I see we got some family in the building. Terrific Tarsha, what it do? Marcus Hussey, I see you, I see you. Drew Mills, the messenger. My brother, just the messenger in the building, man. All right. We're going to go ahead and get this one started right here, man. The logic of people in power. And just from my experience, do the people who have, quote unquote, power, who administer these mandates, these rules, these regulations, how can I best say this? Do they even have integrity? Do they even have some type of structure, foundation? Are they people that we can follow after? You know, when you think about people in power, you think about someone who's a leader. You think about someone who, you know, serves, someone who is supposed to listen and bring forth solutions. Are the people in power bringing forth solutions? Are the people in power dissipating problems that pretty much the common folk look up to? And, you know, I just wanted to bring out my experience as far as walking around in this world and seeing certain things. I'm just questioning, like, the thought process behind even portraying certain messages or even saying certain things out of your mouth. You got to know, as a leader, how can I best say this, man? And I'm trying to use my words very, very carefully because I don't want to offend anybody. You know, this side of YouTube, you know, where I create content on a positive note, yeah, I want to be able to express my experience. And yeah, we all see the wickedness that's about. But at the end of the day, you know, be cordial where we can communicate and have conversations. And more than too many times, I view these people in power, for lack of better words, they're pretty remedial, slow. I mean, retarded, backwards, not convenient for a few, just to be able to say those. And no offense, but hey, a duck is a duck. So it's like, man, I'm walking around, I'm in the city, I stop by a museum, right? And first and foremost, you look at a museum and you say, this is all the knowledge, this is all the things that our people have created, in which it has history of our funding mentality. Once again, we're talking about the logic of the people in power. Why are certain things in view? Why do people say certain words? Is it really people operating off of logic? I'm here to question it. And so one of the things I love to do, man, y'all already know if y'all been in tune with me on this channel, I love to just break words down so that we can just get a better overall comprehension of what we were talking about. What does logic even mean? And if I could get some help out too, I love to be able to engage with the chat, man. I love to be able to hear y'all feedback on what y'all think as well. So if anybody has any type of concept of what logic is, put it in the chat. We're gonna build today. What does logic mean? Where do you get it from? How do you attain logic? And how do you use it? What's the basis foundation behind thinking logical? I'm over here talking about, hey, use logic. The people in power don't use logic, but at the end of the day, do people even know what I mean when I say logic? So if y'all can help me out, chat, go ahead and put it in. What does logic mean? I'm over here multitasking too, so bear with me. I'm trying to get some some ambiance going on the stream right now. But like I said, I was dealing with some technical difficulties where it's a lot of delays lately. A lot of just, how can I say, stoppage. A lot of inconvenience. There you go. Let me know if y'all can still hear me through with the aesthetic all around. I see, man. I ain't got an interactive chat today, but I'm going ahead and let y'all know after my extensive research, man, I was pretty much on Google for like 5 minutes. And I found out what logic means. Oh, okay. I see terrific, Charles. I see you. Logic means having a set of principles. Most definitely. Okay. I'm rocking with that. I'm rocking with that notion right there. Having a set of principles. Do the people in power have a set of principles? And so, hey, I broke the word down. I'm over here doing my research, family. Logic literally means the reasoning conducted or assessed according to strict principles of validity. A system or set of principles underlying the arrangements of elements in a computer or electronic device so as to perform a specified task. What is the task that the people in power want us to perform? So when I speak about logic, I'm thinking about, okay, what are the principles? What is the foundation of people implementing their very ideas into life? And so as I was walking around this museum, I got to view the set of principles, the thought patterns that these people in power portray. And I know y'all probably looking at me, man, Divine Lee, look at your hair, man. You ain't got no set of principles right now. Look at your hair, it's all out of order. And some people say it's nappy, man. I say it's natural. You feel me? I say it's curly, And at the end of the day, if you're looking at me and you don't respect my persons because I'm not coming to you all dressed up, well, then, hey, I think you have to look yourself in the mirror and truly identify your principles, identify your logic. Man, it's all good. It's all good, family. But we're going to keep that engagement going. If my brothers and my sisters feel as though they have something insightful to add to the chat, man, go ahead. We're going to build. And so just to be able to continue on that thought, when you see people out here displaying or in a fashion bringing forth their ideas to life, that's showing you their set of principles. It's showing you their specified purpose, their task. You think of something as far as when you hear the word logic, me personally, I think of thoughts. I think of someone who is able to correctly formulate a system of thoughts to achieve an outcome. And terms, hoping that that outcome is something progressive. As we see in this world, in this day and age, the logic of people trying to accept all principles now, is that really logical? Is that really saying that you have a set of principles if you're accepting everything? If you're just over here saying yes is no and no is yes and bad is good and good is bad, is that really operating in the sense of logic? So as I was out, I'm taking data. I'm taking pictures because I wanted to show y'all. I had this stream planned and I wanted to talk about this topic for about, I want to say like, almost 6 months or something like that. Took me a while, everything going on in the back scenes for me to even get down and actually speak about this topic. And I feel as though, given my current position in life, hey, I'm blessed to be able to be in a position where I'm looked at as a leader. I'm looked at as someone, who they go to solve problems. I'm looked at as someone who they go to implement procedures. I'm looked at someone who they go to that they know will think logically, who has a strict set of principles that follow a certain idea of course in a certain order to bring about something that is tangible, something that is, in my eyes, positive. I always want to bring forth something positive, but something constructive, something that we can all build upon. And in all essence, it's like you look at the world in the day and age and the people that are technically ruling this nation, how much sense do they have? How much logic? What are their principles? And so let me just show y'all something. What I was seeing out and about while I was at this museum, and I was just really trying to get an understanding on what's going on in this day and age. Should we trust these people in power? Are they operating in the sense of having logic? Can they tell us something that in a series of events that will pretty much give us the idea of progression? So I went, and the first thing that I seen as I was walking up to the building, hilarious, very hilarious if you ask me. As you can see, the entrance where they have some banners. Everybody can see that good. Let me know if y'all can see that video or the photo coming up on the screen right now. But this is what I was looking at, man, when I went to go visit this museum. I'm like, if I took a child here and if they could read, would they question me having logic or not if I told them, hey, first is last, awake is sleep, pro is con, cruel is kind, lost is found, now is then? Would they look at me like I have sense? Would they look at me like I'm speaking logical, like I have a set of principles? So at this point in time where you got these messages being displayed that are completely unstructured, how can you have someone saying, hey, awake is asleep, and for them to pretty much be taken seriously, like they are thinking logically? If someone told you first is last, would you think that they are thinking logically? I mean, in the Bible, it does say that the first shall be last, but it doesn't say the first is last. So in context here, we're going to speak about these words on pretty much how they aligned it. What are they saying? Does this make any logical sense? Does this make any structured sense? Shout out to Terrific Tarsha for the definition in the chat. Logic means having a set of principles. How would you have a set of principles if cruel is kind? So what is your principles? Are you going to be cruel? Are you going to hit somebody and be like, oh, I'm that's me being kind? Is that a logical set of thought? But these are the people that have the establishments where people gather around to learn from. As I told you, this was a museum. This was artifacts. This was people's ideas being brought to life so that we can come and experience them and be like in awe of the world around us and say, oh, this is something that I'm inspired by. And honestly, why would you be inspired by someone who doesn't think logically? The messenger said, nope. Drew Mills, I hear you. Evil is good. It's all confusion. Those signs just cause, hey, I'm making sure we all on one accord here. I'm making sure that I ain't really, I ain't got those fancy initials at the end of my name. You feel me? I ain't got my doctorates. I ain't even got my masters. You feel me? I can't give y'all medical information on what's good to put in your body. But at the same time, I do have an understanding of what it means to think logically. And so let's just really take in consideration here, family, when you have these people that are building establishments, and as you can see, this is a nice building. A lot of money went into it, a lot of resources, a lot of time where people gathered these artifacts to be able to show the surrounding environment, hey, this is how we think. This is our logic. This is how we understand the world right here. Let's just look at this picture and really comprehend the message behind the whole graphic and the design of it. It's white and black, and then it's gray. What they say about that gray area. Can't really be involved in that, Lost is found. Come on, that literally does not make sense. It doesn't. And this was during the time where I walked into this establishment, and the rules and mandates and regulations of wearing a mask was so heavily promoted that as soon as I got into place, they're like, oh my gosh, we're scared of something that we can't see and we don't even know if it's real or not, so you're gonna have to put on a mask. So right then and right there, I'm again questioning the logic, questioning the set of principles that these people have. Lady P said, I was pregnant with my first son at age 25, and nurse told me that 25 is the new 18. She was looking at my husband and I as teenagers having a child. My husband was 27 at the time. Once again, you have people out here in this world who literally do not think logically. Where, I'm gonna be real, man. You look at people and you have a conversation with them, majority of them can't tell you what they see right in front of them. They can't tell you if they see blue or green in the grass. There's no structure in their thought pattern to be able to formulate what they see in this world. And that's pretty much a trickle-down effect of the people that's in power that are, quote unquote, influencing the people. How many of us go through this day and age and wonder, hey, the person that you work for, do they really have principles? The people that you look up to, do they have principles? If you come to them with a problem, will they be able to formulate an idea in a structured sentence to be able to help you out? Let's be real, majority of people can't. Because majority of people do not think logically. And that's just the trickle down effect from the leadership up above. And I'm questioning it. Because as I'm seeing these establishments, none of this stuff makes sense. It is crazy. Most definitely. And so as I walked in, let me go ahead and remove this one. And as I walked in, even more foolishness to see as I'm walking around with my children, man, with my little cousin. I took them out to go to the museum, just to do something different, learn about the world and stuff like that. And, just seeing if I could keep them inspired to be great, I'm walking up these steps. And let's be real. In all essence, what does this even mean? Not pretty enough, not useless enough, not angry enough, not ugly enough, not dead enough, not dumb enough, not numb enough, not real enough, not loud enough, not bad enough, not right enough, not wrong enough, not nothing enough. What? Why choose that message to display to millions as they walk into this establishment? Is this logical thoughts right here? If you sat down and you had these thoughts in your head as an individual, would you be someone who is thinking logical as you're sitting down in your room and you think to yourself, "Oh, I'm not real enough. I'm not real enough." What do you mean you're not real enough? And it obviously had to be people sitting around at a round table and say, "Oh, that is a great idea. We should put these words on stairs so that everybody can see how we think. So everybody can see the structure of our thought pattern. So everybody can walk up these stairs and be influenced by how we think." At the end of the day, you cannot make insanity be sane. I mean, all praises to the Most High. Miracles do happen, but at the end of the day, if someone is thinking illogical, what they're going to speak, what they're going to create, they're not going to create nothing logical. They're not going to create nothing structured. If they do not have a structured thought pattern, whatever they create is not going to be structured. So when we do build something and we think about the structure and we think about the logic of that building standing, do you know that there's a lot of thought that goes into, okay, there's a step process of building the foundation. There's a step process of building beams to support the higher levels. And to say within this society, there's no foundation. There's no beams that's holding together the thought patterns of the people that surround us, where literally, I mean, sad to say, I see the leadership of this nation falling down. Because if you got people like this that are able to promote this message to the masses and not get any type of rebuttal from it as far as like, hey, that's not logical thinking, then everybody is thinking like this. Everybody accepts this thought. Everybody is like, "Oh, yes." So you got everybody on board with thinking illogical. And then you got, of course, the 3%ers, the quote unquote woke, quote unquote chosen, who have eyes to see, that are just like, hey, these people are crazy. And at the end of the day, man, it's not like we have these ruling states of independence to be able to overrule the majority, because at the end of the day, majority of people accept this. And what they say about America, to democracy, you know. So the majority rules. So you mean to tell me I have to live in a insane world because majority of people are insane because they don't want to follow after someone who thinks logically? Come on now. Man, sheesh. We are all expected to think the same. Jumia said they thought they were being deep. If that's deep, then shoot, they drowning in a puddle. If that's deep, man, an ant is walking on top of their little waters. Lady P said that sounds like some democratic, liberal, social justice warrior mess. For real. The message says sound like paranoia to me. Hey, I'm just bringing it out to my people, man. Just sharing the information, sharing the experience that I've seen out in this world. And at the end of the day, you know, when I do create content, there's a structure that I follow. There are a set of principles that I follow as well, where, you know, I don't want to lead anybody into a direction of not being able to formulate their thoughts to be able to bring forth ideas into this life because they over here thinking that they're not ugly enough. Like what? Not dumb enough, not loud enough, not right enough. Like, look at this mess. What structure of thought is that? Facts. Those stairs make no sense. But best believe they had somebody design this, and whoever the designer was definitely got paid to be able to be like, hey, go look at my stairs. And it's in a museum. And look at these cool words that I got. And they just promote so much thought. Sheesh. Not you, but the stairs and stuff about the museum. Sheesh. Most definitely. Most definitely. No, I hear you, Messenger. I hear you. And what you're saying is 100% right. And at the end of the day, I just want to make sure that my people are aware, the people who still, you know, think logically out here in this world. You have, quote unquote, people in rulership positions that lack the ability to have any sense of logic because, let's be real, they don't have any set of principles that they operate off of. And if you was vibing with me in the beginning of the stream, I played 2 songs. The first song that I played was Let It Brew. And the second song that I played was Thanking the Lord. And if you were really listening to those lyrics, man, whatever you align your spirit to, align your conscience, your soul to, you know, it's definitely going to show. Aligning my spirit, I let it brew. You feel me? 2/3 of the world do not have a clue. And the scriptures I read, there ain't nothing new. This ain't rap, this is revelation. Regulation of a nation, no temptation. A temple of Yah, Hamashiach. What was that a temple of that we was viewing where they had those words over here talking about cruel is kind? And what type of information will you receive from walking in a place like that? All I can do is share my experience, fam. And when I walked in that place, I ain't feel like my spirit was aligned with what was going on in there. And once again, I have to reiterate this over and over and over again. That was a museum. That was an infrastructure where millions of dollars, where people actually sat at a round table and picked out these objects and picked out this information to be able to share with the community. That something that's accepted. Because you know what they do with things that they don't accept. They try to burn it. They try to destroy it. And say they oh no, we need to put this in the building. We need to put some shining lights around this. Look at these deep thoughts. And it's hilarious, man. I find it really hilarious at this point, because even with these people that are pretty much puppets in a position where they can tell people what to do, I laugh at them. Because at the end of the day, I don't even believe that they believe what they're saying is logical. If you get what I'm saying. A lot of people out here are just, hey, doing what they're supposed to do. Doing what their master told them what to do. And I'm just over here thanking the Lord. I'm thanking the Lord for all of the blessings. I'm learning that life is a lesson. And I put in the work, ain't no stress. And y'all has all the answers why question. Through the fire, your spirit is tested. Escaped by the flames in faith fashion. The story told that's everlasting. See, I could repeat my lyrics to y'all without no beat on it. And best believe it'll make sense. And best believe it'll be something where we can create some structure of getting an idea out that's progressive, really progressive. And not in the sense of accepting everything and everybody. Oh, we're progressing now. We need to disabandon our principles, our structure of living, because there's people that think this way. There's people that think that way. We need to accept them. No, you don't need to accept anybody that doesn't think logically. And really take heed to what I'm saying. You do not need to accept anybody into your circle or environment that does not think logically. I gotta bring this line out because I don't think many of y'all heard me, because maybe y'all was vibing too hard, but let's check it out. A leader is someone who serves and listens. All praises to Yah, the reason we've risen. The promise was written. Don't need a petition. The word to fruition. Christ paid the tuition. Grace is the commission under the condition. Don't need a physician permission. Ain't no omission of history. The acts of derision, they question suspicion. The message transmission. Refer to the Christian. What did I mean? Pretty much. How you gonna be a leader and you don't serve who's around you effectively and promote health and promote growth? How you gonna be a leader and you don't listen to the people that's around you as far as being able to get feedback of what is really happening? People are out here screaming. People are out here going crazy. People out here don't even have sense in their mind. And as a leader, you're supposed to be able to be like, hold on, I need to create structure. I need to create a set of principles that my people can follow after in order to get them in a line to be able to righteously live, to be able to peacefully live. Because now you have people who think cruel is kind. And do you think that's going to mold in a society where at the end of the day, cruel is not kind? I mean, it doesn't take a master's degree, a doctor's degree to tell someone hitting someone is not nice. Come on now. So the Most High definitely got me inspired today, you know, as I'm walking through my life and seeing everything that, you know, he's granted me to have the ability to operate under. It's a blessing because not many people of my hue take on that responsibility. And in a sense where you have people who look like me who resort to the entertainment spectrum. Where can you find in quote unquote America or even the world at that, where you have someone who looks like myself and others that actually stand on some firm foundation, stand on firm principles, have logical thoughts. Yeah, I can joke with y'all from time to time, but hey, in this space, in this era, this is not a joking matter. Spiritually, we are at war. Mentally, people are lost. Physically, people are sick. So as I'm thinking logically, I'm looking at leadership and saying, hold on. Hey, leaders, people are lost. They're not found. People are lost because they're walking around wandering. Hey, leaders, people are sick. They're so sick that they don't even know what's making them sick anymore. They don't even have the ability to heal naturally anymore. Matter of fact, the establishments that are in control gave out the medicines that didn't even heal the people. Still, they tell you that people are getting healed. By that logic written on that museum, cruel is kind. By that same logic, or we can't even call that logic, but by that same thought pattern, the quote unquote vaccine is the disease. The vaccine is the poison. The cure is not the cure. By that same logic that these people display. And so just to be able to expand, as far as those bars that I said, under the condition, me personally, I don't need a physician permission. I don't need them to tell me, hey, oh yeah, you're good. Because I'm seeing now this is the logic behind how they're thinking. If they tell me that I'm good after they give me, quote unquote, the medicine, and I see the thought pattern of these people, bear with me, family, bear with me. They tell me that I'm good, but I see the thought pattern of these people by their establishments that they put up in the type of media that they display, where cruel is kind. They tell me that I'm good, so then that means good is bad. It just told me that I'm bad by their thought pattern, and I can't even call it logic. For real. Sheesh. Bars. What up, Hess the Glacier? Lady P said, imagine someone thinking about S-wording themselves while walking up those stairs. And the tread reads, not bad enough. Imagine someone that is engaging in substance abuse and the stairs read, not hard enough to them. Hey, they definitely gonna be influenced to make sure they get the hardest hits. Facts. Big facts. Wow. Target. On point. Hey, family, my bad, man. I know I be having these long live streams, but when I get the spirit on me, man, I be going in. I see we at 50 already. I ain't even get to the scriptures yet. I might mess around and get on my preacher mode. So bear with me, family. Bear with me. I'm finna break the scriptures out soon. I'm looking at the Bible right now. I'm looking at the KJV. I got it right now, family. We're gonna talk about this logic being displayed in the biblical sense. You feel me? Drew Mill said, well, their definition of cruel is circumstantial. If you tell them the truth, you're cruel. If you lie to them, you're being kind. Everything gets backwards. It's only going to get worse. Sheesh. And obviously, hey, my reason for even talking about this on YouTube was to see if other people were enlightened to see this as well. For real. That's deep. Man. Lady P said, that's why New Breed always say, believe half of what you see and nothing of what you hear. Big facts. Because the logic of people this day and age are definitely at a disarray. You can't always believe something that's sparkle, man. It ain't always gold. It ain't always glitter. To say it could be something that can set you up and trap you. You know, and I thought I was finna walk into this museum and be enlightened and be inspired to just want to be great in life. And then I see these messages. I ain't even gonna show y'all the artwork they had in there talking about victory or justice or something like that. I'm just going ahead and describe the statue to y'all. As soon as I walk in with my little cousin, she 11 years old, walk in with my little son, he's 7 years old. And all they see is two men standing up in a carved out statue. One man had on a dress, the other man had on a suit. You know, they hugged up romantically. And then at the bottom of the statue, it say justice or some lines of that. And I'm just like, this ain't art. What logic does this make? That's not justice. Whose set of principles, whose thoughts are these? And my cousin, you know, I don't want to share her personal business, but she a young one where she battling with the confusion that's going on in this day and age. And so for her seeing that, it's like, oh, you know, my thought pattern is accepted. I'm just like, man, it's everywhere. Where now it's like, hey, majority vote rules. But at the end of the day, majority vote of ignorant people, and they try to call us the niggas. But majority vote of people who don't think logically is to say that's something we're supposed to follow after. Come on now. But let me go ahead and bring it out. Everybody, y'all know we like to read from the book over here. I'm in the book of Kings, 1 Kings to be exact, chapter 3. Hold on. Got something going on in the background right now. Can y'all hear that? I got like a video playing on in the background. All right, there we go. It's done. All right. Give me 1 second, family. I'm about to bring up that scripture for us, and we're gonna go ahead and dive in. And you know, Most High willing, give me the spirit to be able to elaborate on what's being said here. You feel me? And if y'all have been privy to the Bible, everybody should know about this story about how the King Solomon, how he displayed his wisdom when brought a matter about a child, and it was two women that were pretty much confessing, hey, this child is mine. This child is mine. And we're gonna get into it. 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 16. Then came there two women that were harlots unto the king and stood before him. And one woman said, O my Lord, I and this woman dwell in one house, and I was delivered of a child with her in the house. And it came to pass the third day after that I was delivered, that this woman was delivered also. And we were together. There was no stranger with us in the house, save we two in the house. And this woman's child died in the night because she overlaid it. All right. Let's just get a context over here. I already know KJV can be a little stuttering for some people, but just to break it down in layman's, man, pretty much they went to Solomon. It was two women, and they like, hey, you know, we stay in the same crib, we stay in the same house, and pretty much we were both pregnant, you know, and then we both had our babies. Unfortunately, her baby died because she overlaid it. You know, she, wasn't able to take care of her offspring. You know, that baby pretty much got covered with a blanket or something. And so They brought this matter to the king, King Solomon, to be able to give forth righteous, logical judgment. How many people in this day and age will go to a court or go to who I don't even know who the President Biden is. Honestly, is he even a president? Let's be real. But if this was back in the time and we had the same leadership and these two women went up to President Biden, I was like, hey, President Biden, my lady that I'm staying with in the crib, we both had a baby. And now, you feel me? Her baby died and she trying to say her baby, my baby, and we don't know who baby it is. Can you help us? What you think Sleepy Joe gonna do? Based on the logic of leadership in the establishment thus far, what you think? Humor me, chat. What you think gonna happen if the leadership and logic of the people were discerning this situation at hand? We in 1 Kings chapter 3 KJV. Straight wisdom, for real. Humor me, chat. What you think leadership would do if they were ever brought this case? Would you think they would think logically? Would it be a set of principles that they will follow inside their thought pattern to be able to assess who was really the mother of this child? As one mother is pretty much saying, hey, her baby died. She trying to take my baby. We both had our babies at the same time, but hey, they ain't believing us. She trying to take my baby. What y'all gonna do, leaders, men, people of logic? Help us figure out this problem. And the wisdom of Solomon. Hey, we're gonna keep on reading. No, we're gonna keep on reading. Kings chapter 3, verse 19. I'll let y'all follow along on the screen. I don't read from the book, man. And this woman's child died in the night because she overlaid it. And she arose at midnight and took my son from beside me while thine handmaid slept, and it laid it in her bosom, and laid her dead child in my bosom. Ooh, come on now. And when I rose in the morning to give my child suck, behold, it was dead. But when I had considered it in the morning, behold, it was not my son, which I did bear. And the other woman said, nay, but the living son is my son, and the dead son is thy son. And this said, no, but the dead son is thy son, and the living son is my son. Thus they spake before the king. So they over here in front of Solomon like, hey, this shorty, she woke up at midnight, handed me her dead baby. You feel me? The handmaid then seen that, the maid person, they over here watching. She got my son. I woke up and I'm with this dead baby, and I'm like, he don't even look like me. This baby of a different skin tone. Look, we ain't even got necks like this. My nose don't look like that. Look at that baby. That baby look just like me. That's my baby. She took my baby and then gave me this baby. Look at this baby. That baby look just like her. Look at that baby ears. It's just they got the same ears. And then you think that this day and age that people will be able to logically discern this situation at hand. Hey, there's some real drama right here, though. Hey, the Bible be going in on some situations, and to say that this was one of them right here, where oh snap, you really have to have someone who is thinking logically in the form of being able to display righteous judgment for the people that they serve. Talking about he gonna say, come on, man. Before he makes his decision, he'll say, come on, man. Oh my goodness. Let's keep on reading though, fam. Let's keep on reading. We're in Kings chapter 3. I'm gonna start on verse 22 again. And the other woman said, nay, but the living son is my son, and the dead son is thy son. And this said, no, but the dead son is thy son, and the living is my son. Thus they spake before the king. Then said the king, the one said, this is my son that liveth, and thy son is the dead. And the other said, nay, but thy son is dead, and my son is the living. And the king said, bring me a sword. Hey, this is what Solomon, come on, man. Bring me a sword. So you over here trying to discern, trying to judge righteously, trying to have some logic, trying to have a structured set of principles on how to figure out who this baby belongs to, which woman does this baby belong to? You would need to be able to have some type of, what can I say, savviness to the way you operate to be able to underhand the craftiness of a woman. Because hey, you see, just by the whole debaclement there, a woman changed out her dead son for the living son, and it's like, woo, that's that's drama right there. Hey, you I'm just looking at it as far as like this day and age, man. That'd be on some TMZ news, all of that. It's funny that this parable is in the Bible, but it gives us the how can I say, the outlook of someone thinking beyond the structure of modern day in this world, as far as cruel is kind and first is last. Like, come on, man. This world is backwards. And for us to see depictions in the Bible that shows us of someone who thinks on a scale to be able to find out who a baby is belonging to, and just based off a conversation, based off of contriving a situation at hand. I'll keep reading, man. This gets spicy. I'm gonna keep reading. If y'all ain't read this one yet, and y'all gonna know today that, hey, the book is gonna keep you entertained for real. So where we at? Kings chapter 3, verse 23. Then said the king, the one said, this is my son that liveth, and thy son is the dead son. And the other said, nay, but thy son is the dead son, and my son is the living. And the king said, bring me a sword. And they brought a sword before the king. Here you go, king. Here goes your sword. Verse 25. And the king said, divide the living child in two, and give half to the one and half to the other. Then spake the woman whose the living child was unto the king, for her bowels yearned upon her son. And she said, O my lord, give her the living child, and in no wise slay it. But the other said, let it be neither mine nor thine, but divided. Then the king answered and said, give her the living child, and in no wise slay it. She is the mother thereof. Can I get some snaps? Can I get some fire emojis in the chat? Can I get some amens to that? Like, come on. And yeah, I'm speaking words, but I want y'all to really get that picture of what was really going on. I want y'all believe in the Bible. Obviously, y'all got to, because if y'all in here with me tuned in right now, y'all know what my channel based off of. All praise to the Most High, all glory to the Most High. You know, we striving out here. And just the whole depiction upon this situation that transpired, where you got people arguing over it. Whose child is it? Who is it? This child, that child? And to say, in this day and age, would someone be able to righteously have logic to discern whose child this was, as far as the leadership that's in place right now, where they over here creating establishments that say it's cruel, it's kind, and then for the one woman that was like, hey, tear this woman in half, for someone to be like, man, hey, Yeah, tell the child to have, so both of them can have. Will that be someone thinking logic? Sheesh. We in here. Terrific Touch said they would probably believe the woman who is trying to take the baby. They don't think logically or care about arriving at the truth of things. Facts. Facts. Look at the eyes, Mari. Look at the nose. Look at the eyes. Look at the nose. For real. Goes deep. Goes deep. That's wild. 100. Woo! Wisdom. How sweet is it? Man, reading this chapter right here definitely got me on 10, where I'm just like, I knew it was a reason why I waited for this. It was a reason why I didn't even go live when I was supposed to, because this scripture just came to me today where I'm just like, the logic of people in power, the logic of people in power, and then boom, Kings 3. Read it. And then I'm over here dissecting how King Solomon demeanor was probably viewing these women. How will I be able to discern what's going on? I hear both of the women talking to me. You know what? Hey, go get my sword. You know what? Hey, I got a solution. I'm gonna cut this baby in half. And for him to say that in a manner where obviously the truth was gonna come about by the woman whose baby it was, she didn't want to see her child die. But the one woman who already had her child die, she was like, man, go ahead. And it was like that spirit of misery loves company. That's not a logical spirit. The thought patterns behind someone saying, oh, I want to see you in misery too, just so I can have some comfort. So I can have some company. That's not someone that thinks logically. I'm going ahead and finish this up, man. Go ahead. 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 27. Then the king answered and said, give her the child, and in no wise slay it. She is the mother thereof. And all Israel heard of the judgment which the king had judged, and they feared the king, for they saw that the wisdom of God was in him to do judgment. Amen. Do not fear this establishment that's puppeteered in our face. Do not fear this government that runs off of a diseased set of principles, that runs off of insane thoughts that they promote every day, to the point they promote it so much that they don't even know what they believe anymore. And as we can see now, who truly fears, quote unquote, America, as far as having righteous leadership and to say that, oh, God is truly with this place. Who shall overturn America? The one and only living God is with them. But as we see, by what they invest in, by what they create, by what they promote, by what communities that they pretty much enrich, how valuable is the judgment of people who have no structure in their thought, who have no wisdom, who lack logic, you know? I'm so inspired. The thoughts I inquire. I'm so inspired. The thoughts that inquire. Yeah, feel me? Hey, all right. I see y'all. Y'all was rocking with that. All right, cool. Hey, family. Man, say it get to a point where I really sit back and, I just watch. And I communicate daily with the Most High. I pray. I ask him to give me the eyes to see. I ask him to keep on making sure that my mind functions correctly. I keep myself aligned in the spirit to be able to see the wicked devices that's put in place. Because at the end of the day, you have these certain situations in life that won't be that deep as far as someone trying to take your living child and replace your living child with a dead child, but still, in the same sense, where these people will pretty much make it seem like they're making sense. We got to call them out on their BS. We got to really stand firm, have our principles up front on how we display ourselves. And yeah, I'm not the flashiest. I don't have the best YouTube setup. I don't have a plaque in my background. I don't have millions of subscribers. But at the end of the day, I do think logically, fam. So with that being said, everything that I do create, every content that I do produce, there's a reason behind it. There's a set of structure of things that I do in order to bring forth an outcome. And not just any outcome, a progressive, positive, an outcome to say that the Most High is with Divine League. The Most High is with what Divine League is building. You know what? Oh, the fear of the people that don't have the Most High is definitely apparent when they stand against the people of the Most High. So, family, I'm gonna make it simple. Stay aligned. Keep your mind, your thoughts guarded. Because at the snap of an eye, man, you can see people changing where they don't even have the complete logical insights to be able to perform their daily tasks without someone telling them what to do. They don't have a set of structures to be able to operate in this life, not dependent on social media or the news telling them what to do for their body. You had a lot of cry wolf going on these last couple of years. I'm over it. I'm above it. I'm one of those people that's standing at the forefronts, looking at these teachers and questioning what they're teaching. I'm looking at these politics and questioning what they're implementing into society. I'm looking at these medical physicians and questioning, is this a cure? Are you thinking logically about providing this quote unquote cure to my people? So, it's a small, humble beginning, family. But I'm blessed to be able to say that, I stand on something. I have a great foundation. Through the Most High, it keeps me supplied through it all. And likewise, I pray that he keeps you guys supplied as well. Because at the end of the day, these materials don't mean anything if you can't think logically. If you can't think straight on how to even use them. And how do you even communicate effectively with others to be able to grow a community? At this point in time, it doesn't look like the nation is united within these states. Maybe they meant something else when they said united. Maybe they meant divided. I mean, based on their knowledge, based on their thoughts that they like to showcase within museums of saying cruel is kind, maybe they are telling us pretty much united is divided. All we just have to do is question them. Had a spirit on us like Solomon as we coming through. Hey, get my sword. Hey, let me cut it up. And let's see the truth come out. And let's have our minds functioning correctly to be able to discern righteously. And then, honestly, that's what I believe. You'll just see a better world. You'll be able to stand in peace. You'll be able to see people fulfilling their purpose, walking in their passion, and striving daily to become the greatest version of themselves. So, family, I've been on here for a decent little minute, man. My bad for taking up all y'all time, man. I know everybody probably busy, but I appreciate everybody that tuned in to the live, man. I appreciate everybody that watched this on playback. If y'all haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead, hey, share this video if it was something that you felt like if it was edifying for you, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We growing, family. Hey, I remember a year and a half ago, I was over here sharing some testimonies. I only had like 66 subs. Say we almost hitting 4-5. So, all praises, all honor, all glory to the Most High for the ability to, maintain the platform and keep some growth. As I share this content with y'all, as I share these conversations, and as we engage and be able to grow our separate communities, and hopefully be able to come together one day to be able to put something together within the physical. But as of right now, I'm still behind these constructs, man. I'm still over here, working through the media, using these platforms to be able to get out a message. And it's a blessing to be able to connect with people across the world, in different states, and people with different experiences. So, man, it's all love over here. It's all love. Drew Mill said, agreed, standing on holy principles. Yes, sir. Yes. We must continue to pray. Exactly. Always a blessing. Always a blessing. Man, I've been building up my my career, my works endeavors within the back scene. So, man, I know I took a little break off the content, but we gonna be hitting back full motion pretty soon. I got a couple of things aligned where I want to be able to just show y'all, like, hey, this isn't just YouTube. This is real life. When I get on YouTube, this isn't just me creating content to get views. I want to create content to inspire, to encourage, and to motivate the next to be great. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of media, there's a lot of portrayals, there's a lot of, how can I say, ideas running rampant that, is that something we always need to align with? And for someone like myself and others to speak up, it gives us a different view, a different perspective than just following after the majority for what? So, I thank y'all again. It's been nothing but love being able to do what I do. And yeah, we just gonna keep on expanding. So, I ain't trying to be long-winded, man, but I'm just thankful, man. I'm thankful. And y'all already know me, man. I be rocking out over here. I got the vibes coming. I got some more vibes coming. I got some more content with the fashion coming. I got some more content with the poetry coming. And we're gonna have some more special guests too. So, hey, Stay tuned. Stay locked in. Y'all know my motto over here. Faith's all I need in this world. I know that God got me. Faith's all I need in this world. I know that God got me. I'm gonna lead y'all off on that note right there. You feel me? Faith, all I need, Divine Lee. Let's rock out. Let's keep on growing. Let's keep on shining. Hey, let's do what we do best, family. Let's keep leading.
I know God got me.
In this world, I know that God got me.
You're all I need.
In this world, I know that God got me.
You're all I need.
In this world, I know that God got me.
You're all I need.
In this world, I know that God got me. Faith's all I need. In this world, I know that God got me. Faith's all I need. In this world, I know that God got me. You can't make a copy, nah. Ain't no denying, creator of the heavens, all my desires be supplied. Portrayed in the physics, wise in the spirit, angels be mentoring. Pay attention and you can hear them. Really fantasize, create reality. Imagination going wild, it's subscription free. Send forth praise to the highest degree. God give me grace, overflow abundantly. Faith's all I need in this world. I pray that God got me. Faith's all I need in this world. I know that God got me.
You're all I need.
In this world, I know that God got me.
You're all I need.
In this world, I know that God got me.
You're all I need.
In this world, I pray that God got me.
You're all I need.
In this world, I know that God got me. Faith's all I need.
I grew up like a tree,
Better yet, like a rose through the concrete.
standing out but still stepped on. Extra than the ordinary mentality, clothing by the heavenly. Faith and desire, design and fashion inspire. Peace be multiplied, melodies from the choir. When we ask God, we acquire. When we ask God, we acquire. Faith's all I need in this world. I know that God got me. Faith's all I need in this world. I know that God got me. Pain produces lessons. Hope turns to power and prayer manifest blessings. Pain produces lessons. Hope turns to power and prayer manifest blessings. Faith's all I need in this world. Faith's all I need in this. Faith's all I need in this world. I know that God got me. Faith's all I need in this world. I know that God got me.
You're all I need.
In this world, I pray that God got me.
You're all I need.
In this world, I know that God got me. Faith's all I need. In this world, I know that God got me. Faith's all I need.
Faith's all I need.
Faith's all I need.
Yeah, feel me?
In this world, I know that
Pain
God
produces
got me.
lessons. Hope turns to power and prayer manifest blessings. You know, Hey, go ahead and tell a friend, man. Divinely was preaching tonight, man. Go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and share the video. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Y'all can catch all the tunes on the channel, man. It's underneath a playlist called Hebraic Vibes. So if y'all want to tune in to what I got going on the music tip, hey, just know we got some more on the way. And hey, it's all love over here. Gadol Yeshayahu. Hallelujah. Total Rabbi Yeshua. Great salvation. All praises, all honor, all glory to the Most High Yah. Thank you so much for the light. Peace and blessed, my people. Peace and blessings. Until next time, family. Peace. I told y'all I was having technical difficulties, man. Peter over here wanting to freeze up and whatnot, but man, hey, y'all gonna get the real content over here. We don't do no editing, man. We just go live. And then we do it like that. So until next time, stay tuned. Turn on those bell notifications. We in here. Peace. Yeah.
They got it bumping.
Walk by the lie. When the truth is free. Illusions creating. Distorted reality. Manifesting. Heart desires. Faith that anything is possible. Probable. With God, I'm unstoppable. Can't deny denial. Life flowing through. Living is a test of subscription. A lifetime trial. Only faith, no fanatics. Pay attention to the antics. Peace over power, panic. Design, planned in fashion.